Hey guys, we are in week 3 of the loot rotation, so I wanted to highlight what we have available this week, as well as what reactors you will want to target farm. In addition, I'm going to cover the best spots to farm the components this week. We have a couple of really good farms for the components, as well as some excellent material, gold, and kuiper farms that happen to go along with those, so let's go ahead and get into it. So first off, for the reactors, for the general rounds reactors, the ones you're probably going to want to focus on here are going to be this Chill Tech reactor in Starfall Road. This is going to be for viessa skill builds that will allow you to use something like the Thunder Cage with her. Another one here in Muskeg Swamp, this Fire Dimension reactor. This is something that can be used on Blair, so a really good reactor for him. And lastly, I would say this one right here, that's a non-attribute tech reactor. This is something that can be used on Ajax. If you happen to be using a gun like Nazitra's Devotion, then this would also be a really good reactor for viessa right here. It's a Chill Tech reactor that uses the impact rounds mounting type. The other one here is this non-attribute dimension. This is something that could be used on gley, on valby, jayber, and several others. And lastly, I would say this one located here in defense line that's fire and tech. This is going to be for someone like lepic. And that's pretty much it for the reactors that I would say to focus on. For the sensors this week, they're available in the abandoned zone. We actually have a really great old gold farm here that people have been using for quite some time. And it's going to be at this abandoned refinery unit right here. So I'll just go ahead and showcase that here in the background. This is a fairly quick mission. Usually takes about 30 seconds to do. You're simply going to come up here. Attack all these enemies. You're going to drop down through this location here. Come around. Once you see that little green dot pop up, that means you can progress through the mission. When you get to this point right here, a good thing to do, once you kill these enemies, is to actually jump and use the slam attack in order to stun these larger shield guys, because they're rather annoying to deal with. You're then just going to come in here, same thing, and that's mission complete. It also drops those encrypted neural circuits, as you can see. So it's going to be a really great farm for these as well. Mission took about 39 seconds solo. We earned about 50,000 gold. Obviously, it's going to be much better if you're running in a group, but it's definitely doable solo. Next, we're going to be going after the processors. Those are going to be located here in Frozen Valley. The best mission to do for those is going to be this battlefield mission right here, Command Relay. So I'll go ahead and go showcase that mission right now. One thing to note with this mission, there's kind of two ways to complete it. You can either first just kill the 2 elites and then abandon the mission and restart it, or if you happen to be in a public lobby and there's other people that are in the mission, then you can just complete the mission. In total, it takes about 1.5 minutes to complete just the first 2 elites, and about 2 minutes to complete the mission in total. Again, if you're in a public lobby and there's people that are not abandoning the mission, then just stay in there and finish it so you don't ruin their gameplay. But you're simply just going to run around, kill the mobs that spawn. There's going to be an elite that spawns on top of this little hill right here in just a second. This is another farm that's been around for a while. It's a really great farm for these polyatomic ion particles that are used in the construction of the activators. So from that point, we're just going to run around killing more enemies, waiting for the next elite to spawn. This mission's not as efficient on gold and kuiper as the other one, but it has the added benefit of dropping those polyatomic ion particles. So that's the elite that we're looking for, the elite Vulgus Warslave. That's going to be him. So once he's dead, we can loot what he drops, and then just simply abandon the mission from that point. All in all, the mission took about 1 minute and 18 seconds to complete, and we got those polyatomic ion particles from doing that. You should get 2 sets of these. It just depends on whether they both drop them or just one of them drops them. So it's kind of a little bit RNG. But that's pretty much it for the week. So if you guys have any questions, you want me to showcase anything else, just feel free to drop a comment down in the comment section. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a good day.